Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Stephen Curry is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Pippen in at the small forward position. Now here's George. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Curry passes to James. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Antetokounmpo outside. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And Curry's got the ball here for the Spurs. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo against James. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Curry passes to James. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. George with it. Now Pippen defending. George's shot is off.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama screen. And there's James from the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. No good on the 3. San Antonio leading. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Davis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. George scanning the floor. Back to Leonard. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
The free throw drops for Leonard. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. James outside. That shot is off. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. To the paint. And Davis with the basket on the assist by George.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
James passes to Wembanyama. Now Curry. Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. He buries it from three. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. No good. Davis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. James outside. To the inside. Pippen outside. Lets the three fly. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. The Timberwolves trail. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to George. Takes the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Now Curry. Still no points. Wembanyama, screen on Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the board.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. San Antonio on top. Up. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, look, and whether it's a point-blank putback or a kick out for an open three, offensive rebounds usually generate quality shots.
Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's George. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's O'Neal in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure you heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Yeah.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Up again. It's good on the putback. Chamberlain's got 6.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? He drops it from range.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Leonard against Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry from outside the arc. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
George, right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now George. Shot clock at 6. Rebound San Antonio. Curry looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Curry against Leonard. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Over Leonard. Again, the Spurs score.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. James. Pippen. Pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Curry. There's a screen over Leonard. Curry with another miss. Minnesota leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. No good on the triple. So it's San Antonio now. Inside. Picked his pocket. Pass to George from deep. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Wembanyama. Curry against Antetokounmpo. Curry's shot is off. George passes to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Out to Leonard. Good work defensively by James. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Davis. Throws it up high. It's stolen by James. Outside Curry. Over Antetokounmpo. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Minnesota. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
These are return messages from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Give me your beat. They're taking him off the side.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got James. He's out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Wembanyama in at the 4. Curry with it, and there's James from the arc. The triple, LeBron James.
Gotta stay up on James, or he will go right up with that shot.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. The lead is 2. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's got 11 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Over Leonard. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Davis. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pippen with it, working on George. And the basket by Pippen.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Davis finds Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. This one for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
For the tie. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Antetokounmpo, pass to Davis. George outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
James with the ball, guarded by Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Wembanyama. It's rebounded by George. Now the Timberwolves with it. Pass to Leonard. Now here's O'Neal. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Out to Leonard. Launches it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist of the night. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Leonard against Curry. Curry, a screen on Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Wembanyama hammers it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Davis. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pippen outside. The three from Curry. The shot off that time.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Here's Leonard. O'Neal passes to George. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
6 on the shot clock. Looking to get it going. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Outside Davis. The three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Davis. Now Leonard. Shoots over Curry. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Minnesota Timberwolves, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Paul George out there with Davis. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Leonard. Over to the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Minnesota.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Curry against Leonard. And here's James. And here's Curry for 3. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Outside Davis. Pass to George. Now Leonard. Rebound San Antonio. James passes to Curry. Lets it go. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from O'Neal. Leonard finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. Left side O'Neal. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And he lobs it up. Pass to George. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Curry. Now James. Outside Curry. And yes, sir! Hits the wide open James.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Outside Davis. George outside. Screen by O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Oh, he can't hit it. Spurs trail by 5. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama won't be denied.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
On the wing, Curry. Leonard defending. Here's Curry to take the lead. Antetokounmpo with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cash it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Spurs trail by 4. Right side, Curry. Outside, Wembanyama. Now Curry. Now James pulls the trigger, cashes it in.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
The Spurs call time. From deep. Oh, no good. And so they foul intentionally. They lead by 4, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pippen outside. It's off.
What a defensive effort. Not only pressuring the shooter, but also collecting the miss.
At the line for your Timberwolves, O'Neal taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
From 3.
Well, you love a quick 3 points off the inbounds. That's about as good as it gets from out of bounds.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Wembanyama's out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. Now here's Pippen. Here's Curry with the 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Giannis. Now Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Over James. Curry with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot from the top of the key. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
And here is Curry. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Curry against LeBron. Screen by O'Neal. Lets it fly. And he nails the jumper.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Pass to Chamberlain. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Now here's LeBron. Leonard inside, guarded by Curry. Leonard, no luck. Pass to Curry, and stolen by Leonard. Goes up. Oh, and the chance by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Wembanyama outside. Now Curry. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Leonard with the steal. Nice move. Takes it inside. And then Leonard with the jump.
Tons of power and momentum behind Leonard's drive. He's not easily stopped when he's going like that.
Pass to Pippen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Chamberlain with a screen on Giannis. James. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 now.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
LeBron against Curry. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. All sorts of time. Rebound by the Bulls.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
James against Curry. James dishes to Chamberlain.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Giannis outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
And there's the drive.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball and working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Stephen Curry. Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Pippen. And it's O'Neal in at the foul, roaming the paint. Chicago leading by 6. McGrady passes to LeBron. Takes it out to Leonard. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Curry. Here's Pippen. And here are the Bulls now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And here is McGrady. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Giannis. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. McGrady passes to James. LeBron is doubled. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Not going to go that time.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. McGrady passes to Chamberlain. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 on the shot clock. Here's LeBron.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete at his size with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
Trying to get something going. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And because he struggled with his free throw shooting so much last season, I thought he was hesitant at times to be aggressive. Wasn't looking to draw contact and was trying to avoid getting to the foul line.
Shaq down low. Leonard's there. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Curry finds Pippen. Leonard against Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pippen can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now here's James. Still without a basket. And Leonard has it in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Curry with it. 8 points for him. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. To end the drought, LeBron steps it home.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Chicago up 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters?
LeBron does it again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Curry looking around. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one is good.
James throwing this thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
James has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Curry passes to Wembanyama. And here is O'Neal, guarded by Chamberlain. Outside for Curry. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Curry's got 11.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Chamberlain with a screen on Antetokounmpo. James dishes to Chamberlain. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Timberwolves trail by 5. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 3rd. Curry fires from way outside. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Pippen against McGrady. Pippen the pass to Giannis. The shot will not fall. Chicago leading by 4. Here's McGrady. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Pippen, the pass to Wembanyama. O'Neal sets the screen for Wembanyama. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on him.
And it's Leonard missing. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Chicago grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for James. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Wembanyama outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. James against Giannis. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .122 left in the third. Here's Curry with the three, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul.
And he makes the first.
The size and skill McGrady brings to his position, really special. He's somebody you love to see play the game.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Wembanyama outside and stolen by James. Here's McGrady, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Chicago leading by 3. 32 seconds left to play in the third. James, no good. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's James. McGrady outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Pippen is out there with Curry. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Takes a 3. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. Pass to Curry. Over LeBron. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Leonard the pass to McGrady. Now James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo. Here's McGrady, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Here's Leonard.
Hey, yo, right here.
McGrady outside. Abdul-Jabbar outside. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. First team foul.
McGrady against Pippen.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Shaq with a screen on McGrady. Now onto the Kumbo. Leonard with the steal. Oh, what a powerful dunk. That was a no-doubter.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Pippen. Clock at 4. Launches it. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on O'Neal. James. Wembanyama reels it in. Timberwolves trail by 12. Right side out of the Kumbo. It's stolen by McGrady. And here is James. Poked away. Stolen by O'Neal. Pippen with it. Now McGrady defending. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Here's Leonard. James outside. Buries the deep ball.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now onto the Kumbo. A 17-footer. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForge.
So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Curry passes to Pippen. Back to Curry. The three. Chicago with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The three, James. Here's Chamberlain. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's Minnesota now. Wembanyama. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to McGrady. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Minnesota with the ball. Wembanyama, high post. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard looking around. And here's James. Antetokounmpo covering. James outside. Over Antetokounmpo. James can't get it to go. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Right side O'Neal. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. James outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McGrady. Here's Chamberlain. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, pre-shot preparation and being ready on the catch, that is Stephen Curry in a nutshell.
James outside. Counted from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Timberwolves trail by 3. 1:49 left to play in the first. Left side O'Neal. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. The steal. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Leonard against Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's McGrady. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Leonard. Nails the wide open jumper.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Wembanyama. And here's Pippen. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board. Antetokounmpo against James. Out to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Wembanyama. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Oh!
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now, here is James. Pass to Leonard. Here's Chamberlain. There's a screen. Here's McGrady. Offline with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's Minnesota now. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Antetokounmpo inside. Check by James. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McGrady. Minnesota with a rebound. Curry looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Uncovered. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Leonard passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Good D by Wembanyama.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to O'Neal. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. O'Neal's got 5.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Back to James. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pippen, pass to Curry. Back to Pippen. On the wing, Curry pulls it. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Here's Curry. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to McGrady. Here's the three. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Pippen. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 12-4 run. 46 seconds left in the first half. Back to Curry. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
Pass to McGrady. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The three from Wembanyama. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left to play in the half.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
McGrady, the pass to James. Over on Antetokounmpo. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Bulls trail by 5. They've got Victor Wembanyama, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Pippen in at the 1. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Curry. Pass to Pippen. Back to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Over Leonard. Curry, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's LeBron. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 5 now.
I mean, the tremendous athleticism. And LeBron James, if he's in front of you on a drive, step out of the way.
From deep, Wembanyama. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Pippen. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Off with the layup. And who else? LeBron with the finish.
I'll tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Curry passes to Pippen. Antetokounmpo outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. 3 on 3. And he's going for the oop here. Curry takes it in. Good on the bucket. 11 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, you keep the defense off guard with a suddenness there. The burst on the drive by Stephen Curry.
The 3, James. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's McGrady. He's scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
The Timberwolves lead by 5. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Back to Curry. Lots of room. And Minnesota again with the bucket.
Boy, Curry just taking over and seemingly able to get anything he wants right now.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the Bulls call time here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to McGrady.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Chamberlain. Pippen right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Timberwolves score.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
James with the ball, now guarded by Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's James, 6 to shoot. Nice work inside from James.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Pass to Pippen. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. Tipped. And they're able to recover. And they get it back. Now here's Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Leonard. Back to James. Here's Chamberlain. Out to James. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Curry. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Curry. Now here's Pippen. Back to Curry from the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Chamberlain's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Leonard finds James. Launches a 3. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Bulls, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's James in at the point guard position. Curry, no good. The Bulls trail by 7. Here's McGrady. Pass to James. Double team on James. Leonard with the ball. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Chamberlain, no good. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Here's Pippen. Back to Curry. The 3 ball. Chicago grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Curry. From downtown, got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Timeout, Bulls.
Now on the court is the Jackson High Squad. Get down to the game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. James passes to McGrady. Ooh, poked away. Antetokounmpo inside. James is there. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Bulls. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Outside Wembanyama. Jacks up a three. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Cash!
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Pippen. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's McGrady, defended by Pippen. 18 feet out. Bucket is good!
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Pippen. Curry fires. Knocks down the trifecta.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Curry against Leonard. Pippen outside. Here's Curry. No one near him. Ooh, the shot misses. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. James against Antetokounmpo. Connect!
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots when the pressure is at its highest. He does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
James, no good on the free throw. Leonard against Curry. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Buries it from outside.
Now you see LeBron James' selflessness on display. He loves to make his teammates feel good.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. There's 18 seconds left in the game. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Where the ball stops, nobody knows. Can't connect from distance.
I see him. By yourself. I got baseline.
We get it. You can dribble. Money.
Set one.
No good from downtown. Yeah, he's not on your team. He's out there to do one thing, put points on the board. Okay, they're out here playing the right way.
I got your help. I'm on shot.
Hey! Unselfish play. Love that team connection.
Give him that.
This guy's dribbling more than a toddler. It's the buckets. The name of the game is buckets. Oh yeah, Ball's got energy and it's electric.
That's the screen.
Can't hit from long range.
Oh, mouse now, stay there.
Look at that ball movement. Picks off the pass. Simple. He just wanted it more. Guaranteed points. The crowd is looking for some buckets. Yo, set it up.
Right here. Get there.
Rocks the cradle and strong finish. My man, where are you even going?
Come on, box it out, man. Come get it.
They're playing hot potato with the rock.
Here he come in.
owns the offensive glass. My man, they saying you got no bag. Prove them wrong. He needs to watch his head.
Who's got ball? Yo!
Keeping them guessing with all those passes.
Yo, I got it. Take that, baby.
Can't finish on the inside. Everybody gets a touch.
There you go. That's okay.
Zipping that ball around. Now, done from distance. Oh, he rips it. Can they convert the second chance? That's a rim. Rocker. To win the game. No good from distance. To win it.
You got it. What's the roll? Switch. Sit down, sit down. Sit down.
That's a splash. Get that out of here. Goes out of bounds. Let's go. The coach in me loves the ball movement.
Come around. Hey, swing it.
He's so slick.
Watch the pick.
And he blows the layup. Come on, man. Finish your breakfast.
Hey, yo.